Hi, I'm Erica Walker, and I'm going to tell you about the Christmas production that we're going to put on this year. It's going to be a combination of children and adults, so pretty much anyone in the church who wants to be a part of it can. It's called A Christmas Musical by Erica Walker. I know, so creative. What it's about is there's two main characters that kind of go throughout the whole thing, and their names are Morgan and Ethan. Morgan and Ethan have heard all the kids at school talking about what they're asking Santa Claus to get them for Christmas, and now they've started a list of their own. One cold winter night at dinner, they decided they want to talk to their parents about it. Their mom and dad lovingly explained the real meaning of Christmas and that it's so much more important than gifts and food. As the story unfolds, the audience watches the words come to life with scenes of the Nativity and songs from the choir. Join us on the journey to see the true story of Christmas unfold through the eyes of a child. So there's not a whole lot of characters in this, but here are the speaking parts. So Morgan, obviously, she's 8 years old. She's very inquisitive. She asks a lot of questions, and she's really prissy, and she's very motherly towards her little brother, whose name is Ethan. He is 6 years old, and he follows Morgan everywhere and does whatever she does. Mom, mid-30s, housewife, very organized and matter-of-fact. Dad, late 30s, businessman, very laid back and gentle. There's 3 students, and the first one is a girl, second one's a boy, third one's a female, and I've got listed here what they want for Christmas because that's really their main character anyways. So the non-speaking parts are going to be the biblical scenes taking place on the stage, and there's going to be an angel, Mary, Joseph, sheep, donkey, 3 wise men, and 2 shepherds. And I also have listed here the props that the wise man and the shepherd will have. Next is going to be the stage design. So there's choir risers in the very center of the stage. Around the perimeter of the stage, there's garland and candles lit throughout the whole thing. And then on the sides of the stage, there are Christmas trees, and they're going to be lit throughout the whole thing as well. Stage right, my left, if I'm looking at the stage, is going to be like a classroom. There's going to be 5 desks and a chalkboard, and that's where the first scene is. And then there's a wall, so it separates. You kind of see the separation. And then there's a table with 4 chairs, and they're all in a little semicircle, so they're facing the audience. That's where the family will be. And then choir risers. And on the right side, there's going to be a stable and a manger, and then we'll do a couple other things in front where we're not actually using the manger, but it's there for when we do the nativity scene. That's all I have for stage design. So the outline. So the pastor will open with welcome and prayer, and then he's gonna, hey, here's the choir, here we go. So the stage lights are gonna be down except for the Christmas trees and the candles, which I talked about. The second thing is the choir's going to sing Noel, and that's kind of the opening thing. All the lights are going to be up, and we're going to be using 2 condenser choir mics. When the song comes to a close, the lights fade, and then there will be, the first scene is the school scene, and the kids are just talking about Christmas and how awesome their gifts are going to be and how awesome last year was. And Morgan and Ethan are kind of looking around, taking note. At the end of the scene, the lights will fade. Then the choir's going to sing a song called Christmas Time is Here. It's a song from A Charlie Brown Christmas. The lights will be on the choir, then it'll fade. Then it'll be the dinner scene. So the kids have kind of seen, oh, hey, this is what the world's saying about Christmas. And then we hear a Christmas song because it's Christmas. And then we go to them at dinner with their parents. And they're sitting around talking about what they want for Christmas. And mom and dad are like, oh, wait, hey, this is not what Christmas is about. So then dad kind of starts talking to them and telling them about what it really means, what Christmas is, why we celebrate it. The first little side scene that we're seeing, and we're gonna see it at the same time, is gonna be the angel telling Mary and Joseph about them having a baby, God's baby. So the lights are gonna be dim on the family at that point because they're still talking, dad's still talking, but there's this side scene going on, and that's the main focus. And then in the middle of the stage, we're gonna hire a string quartet, and they're gonna play a song called Adagio by Samuel Barber. And they're not super lit up, but they do have lights because they're probably gonna need to see sheet music. The lights will kind of fade off of Mary and Joseph and the angel, and then it'll go back to the family, and they're still talking. And then we're going through this whole thing, and then we get to the nativity scene. We actually see Mary and Joseph. They're looking around. There's no place to stay. And then angel, wise men, a sheep, donkey, and then shepherds come. And Dad's still talking at this point. So you're kind of seeing like a kid is imagining this, and that's kind of where it's taking you, is in his little imagination, or her imagination. And then when we go back to the family, and they kind of finish out that story, and it's, oh yay, now I know what Christmas is about. The lights will fade, and then the choir is going to sing Christmas is the Reason by Jared F. Brown, and then Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. There's a soloist there in the Christmas is the Reason, and she's going to have, or he is going to have, a handheld microphone. The lights are going to come up. I'm going to come out and invite everyone to sing carols with us, and we're going to do Hark the Herald, Silent Night, O Holy Night, O come, Emmanuel, and O come, all ye faithful. Then Pastor's going to come up and close in prayer. You'll also have a handheld mic. I've also have listed on this outline like the details for the lights and what I want them to be doing. Next, I'm going to have the characters, so like costumes. We'll probably buy the characters' costumes. We might have someone make them, but we do have a good budget for that, so we'll be doing some fundraising. So we have wise men and our pretty angel, shepherds. They have their little crooks. Now we're only having 2 shepherds, but there's 3 in this picture. Mary and Joseph. I'm thinking that the only adults are really going to be mom and dad, and like the nativity is going to be kids or teenagers, and then the 2 kids in the main. And there's our sheep and our donkey. I figured the kids would be cute in that. And then like the children at school, the students, and then the Morgan and Ethan are just going to dress like normal kids, like modern day. And then here's mom, stay-at-home mom, comfy, cute. And then dad is a businessman, so we're going to put him in a suit. Here's our budget. So our total budget is $3,500, and some of that will come from fundraising, but a lot of it is our church budget as well. Costumes, I budgeted $500. There's going to be those 3 different sets, school, house, and nativity. $1,500 for that, which we'll see how that goes. Music, sheet music, I've budgeted $200. We're going to hire the string quartet, and they're going to be $250. Makeup, $150. Food, probably for the dress rehearsals that we have, we'll feed you guys, so $200 for that. And then Christmas decor, so that's the Christmas trees, the lights, the garland, possibly even a little snow around the trees. The total is $3,200 spent, so that leaves $300 left over for emergency funds. Now, we will be doing fundraising, so we're going to have a bake sale, car wash, and spaghetti dinner. Now, I don't know the dates for that yet, obviously, but I'll let you know. This is going to be a fantastic and fun way to do Christmas, so we're going to be having rehearsals every Thursday night at 6 to 8, and then closer to time we might have 2, and then we'll of course have our dress rehearsal. So auditions are going to be Sunday, and we'll be putting that in the church bulletin, and then when the production actually comes up, we'll advertise that in the church bulletin as well as in the announcements from the pulpit. So if you have any questions, let me know. We love you, Dr. Robbins.